Hey, here, this is for all the comics. Alex Aguilar, Gage Flick, Raven Gregory, Sandra Saldana, Dietrich Shelton, Nick Matthews, Tren Black, Jason Blair's not here yet, and then Rodale. There it is. You've got 5 minutes before we start, kids. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Brigett's Last Laugh here at Tickle Your Bone Comedy Weekly Comedy Festival with another lineup of fantastic knuckleheads. Please put your hands together for this week's host, Mr. Sean McCarthy. That's fucking loud. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes. What's that? Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, usually they're under my shirt, but I can't. They were uncomfortable, so I just put them out top. Yeah. These are my I hope to get laid beats. And $25 at the right time on Van Buren. There's a tranny that I'm sure I will get that laid I'm looking for. Okay. So stupid. Alex Aguilar, he's here. He knows what tranny hookers are like, right? Come on now. Hey now. I'm sorry. I don't know if you know. Me and him go out all the time, and we bang the same. She has both parts. It's amazing, young lady. I'm just being a wise guy. I'm such an asshole, dude. Welcome to comedy. Hi, my name's Sean. Welcome to the show, the Weekly Comedy Festival. We'll be here all week. Try the veal. Veal tacos. There's a bunch of new folks working at the bar. There's Allie back there and some other new people, so bear with them. They're figuring stuff out. They'll be with you. Let's hear for Lil Fexy on the audio visuals back there. Lil Fexy and Ted, as we call them around here. We're live streaming on YouTube right now. So if you haven't joined, subscribe. We're trying to get enough subscribers and views. We're getting there, and then we can start to monetize this so we can pay comics more money. We make some money from the bar. We get to pay some of the comics, but we're going to be able to pay everybody. I was sick a couple weeks ago, so I lost my voice. It's coming back, so hopefully it won't go out during the show. But, yeah, go to TickleYourBone.com and subscribe. It's pretty cool, and we get more subscribers, and we can actually pay everybody. Right now we only pay me and my coke habit. What's up? No, I'm just kidding. I will say tonight, I was like, I think Raven's going to be there, so I started early. I smoked one joint. I had some hash. I did some RSO. I was hitting a vape pen. I put I put two aspirin in my butt. I just thought it would work quicker. And then Raven walks in and just gives me an edible, and I just go, yup, and I just swallow it. I'm forgetting. I did my old, I'll just have a microdose. I'll do I'll do 0.1 gram, and then I'm like, 1.3 grams. That sounds the same. He's like, here, eat this. I'm like, I'm not supposed to. And of course, as soon as you think about it, it makes it more stronger. The best was I walked in, I hit this hash. A friend of mine somehow got some crazy hash from, I don't know if there's a war in Afghan right now, but there's some hash from Afghan. And it was in a body bag. It tasted, anyway. Point is, I walked in here ripped to the tits, and then that's when I was like, oh, that's right, I ate mushrooms. And there was like two cops taking a police report for some shit that happened at the bar, and I was just thinking, don't tell these pigs nothing. I was just staring at him. He's like, you got a problem? I was like, I'm videotaping you. Free Rodney King, I said. And then I fucking hit him with a chair. No, I'm just kidding. I just think it's so funny to be like completely high around cops. Like, man, I've been to fucking Grateful Dead and Fish shows. I know what it's like to be high around cops. Nothing throws me. Anyway, so, but yeah, I did do too much. It's gonna hit me at some point. I'm not going to be able to get to the show. I'm going to call on someone to help. Although I will say I did just get my, I graduated during COVID. I went to DeVry Online Comedy School, and I just got my certificate. So. Welcome to Phoenix Comedy. This is the only show in Phoenix that isn't a comedy contest or a theme show. It's just people doing stand-up. It's this weird thing called stand-up. You ever hear that? Okay, I'm just being a wise guy. Although, it is a weekly comedy festival, and all these knuckleheads did pay me a lot of money to be on the show. No, that's not true. But we do have winners and losers like every festival, so we will kill the unfunniest comics tonight by the dumpster. We will hang them. Or maybe stab them, and maybe these are the assassins. These two ladies, maybe you're fucking the last face one of you suckers see. I'm going to be at the show tonight, and you see these two broads. Gah, gah, gah. You know your comedy career wasn't good. Okay. Oh, and by the way, be careful you parked in the back. Last week, someone broke in my car and installed an 8-track, so I don't even know where to get those. You can't even get those at the library, unfortunately. I tried. That's so stupid. Support the troops. All troops. Girl Scout troops, dance troops. So stupid. There you go. Yeah, that's it. My wife got mad at me because I was peeing in the shower. I was like, babe, I didn't know you were in there. Come on. I didn't know you were in there while I was peeing in the shower. Me and Alex pay extra for that with our transvestite hookers. Hey now! I'll be here all week. Try the View. It's a callback. It's a Variety Comedy School online. I got a master in callbacks. Killing the game right now. Killing the game. Oh, I love that I can handle all the things I fucking accidentally meant to do. What kind of gum? What was it? A DMT gummy you gave me? You son of a bitch. That dipped in the fucking sperm of a leprechaun? You're like, hey. I was watching a football game this week, and I will say this. After they score a touchdown, I think it's funny that they run and they scream and they put their heads together and, like, yell, because it's very dramatic. But I just feel like, and you can't hear what they're saying, but I just feel like if there was, like, a mic and you heard, they would just be like, I want to kiss you, but this face mask is in the way. Let's have butt sex in the shower. You make me happy when you catch touchdowns. They just embrace when they hug, and the masks are just stopping them from kissing. And I just think that Tom Brady might have wanted to kiss Julian Edelman. I don't know. We support all kinds of people here, LGBTQs, whatever the fuck you're into. Whatever you put your junk into, as long as it's consensual, we're like, go for it. We love it. We don't care. Unless it's a guinea pig. We don't go for that shit. When I was younger, my cousin said the worst thing. I didn't even know. I was like fucking 8. My cousin, he was like 13. He goes, you know why you put duct tape around a guinea pig? I go, why? He goes, so when you fuck it, it don't explode. I go, I don't know what that means. I literally was like, I don't know what that means, Daniel, but I'm pretty sure you're going to HE double hockey sticks. It's funny, like, here, I'm 54, so I have a great memory. And sometimes when I do take drugs, and you know, mushrooms and weed, it's not drugs. When you do stuff like that, anyway, I have these memories. So I remember my cousin Daniel doing that. Dude, guess what? He's got arrested. They took his kids away. His son is all over Western Mass News for robbing cars. Oh, Jesus Christ. So Daniel, who used to tell me inappropriate jokes, is having a rough life, and his kids are going to jail. Poor bastard. Somebody save Daniel's kids. I look at the YouTube feed. Please save Daniel's kid. Daniel Jr. Daniel Walker Jr., my heart goes out to you, and I mean this for real. If you're watching this. Are you zooming? We have a 2-camera shoot here. We'll zoom in. Daniel Walker Jr., I know that you're probably locked up right now. You're facing some time. You had a weapon. You shot at the cops. You ran into a cop. You backed into a car. The car caught on fire. Everyone jumped out of the car. You left the girl in the car. The cops said the saver was on fire. I know you're facing some time, buddy. And I just want you I had to spend weekends with your dad, and I fucking was scared to my life, okay? He raised you. I can't imagine you would turn out anything else of someone that would take a car and try and run over cops. And somehow I respect you, and your chubby little face is not going to bode well in prison. Listen there. Listen, Daniel Walker. I just feel bad. I got my DNA tested. It's fucking frightening, dude. Like, on my dad's side, like, my dad's like, oh, we're Irish. Like, literally, like, right down the middle, I'm pretty much half Irish, like my dad. And my mother was, like, a French Jew and from Europe and, like, Greece and Italy. And I get, like, the tan, and I look dark and look like the Jew. The rest of my family, like, fucking blue eyes and red hair, fucking goddamn ginger fucking thieves. Anyway, when you look at where my family comes from in Ireland, that you break it down, it's like the southwest, like off the coast, and it literally just says thieves, scoundrels, pirates, nothing good, stole, fought, lied, cheated, bad people, stay away, don't come near, like every horrible thing. And I was like, God, so Daniel Walker Jr., let me tell you something. The shit don't fall far from the toilet, as they say, brother. So hang in there, brother. I hope you don't end up in Walpole. All right, we'll say a prayer for my goddamn cousin later. Daniel. My cousin Daniel, too. I remember one time he's like, hey, guess what I learned how to do? I'm literally like 7, 8 years old, right? And he's like a couple years old. And he was like, I learned how to take the mileage counter off my parents' car. We can steal it. We'll put water in the vodka bottle. They'll never know. I go, I'm pretty sure they're going to find out, bro. They're alcoholics. Like, I knew at a young age, right? So he's like, no, they'll never know. I'm like, all right, well, go have fun. I was like, I don't want any part of this. And I was supposed to be like, they're like, Sean, Daniel's going to watch you for the afternoon. And this is my cousin Daniel. We're going to steal the car and drink booze. I'm like, oh, this is not going to bode well. So smart to stay away from it. But, like, I knew if you put water and liquor bottles, even at a young age, I knew the adults would know. I knew there's no way around, like, them not. It just seemed like, even as a kid, I was like, I bet you they're going to know. And this is how you know. Like, he's like, my cousin's drunk, Daniel, and I just remember my uncle coming home, and like 15 minutes after he got home and he made himself a drink, he just screamed, who in the fuck put water in my vodka? And like the walls were rippling, and I said, I'm going to hide right now because this guy's going to fucking murder somebody. And I just, of course, went, Daniel did, don't kill me. Daniel did, remember, I'm not yours. I'm just supposed to be here for the weekend. My dad's an asshole. Why did he leave me here? So there you go. There's my cousin Daniel, and I didn't. I had all these other jokes I was going to talk about, but we'll get to those after the first comic. I'll do 40 minutes in between each comic. Oh, I've only done 12 and a half minutes. I got to talk for another few minutes. I'll tell you a few sponsors. Go get a bagel from Bagelfelds. If you're going to get a bagel, go to Bagelfelds. They're hot. They're happening. Crescent Salon, Carrie Medina. I forgot to mention them. Yes, exactly. Sure, beautiful. Complete solar cleaning. Call Lyndon. If you got solar things that need cleaned, he'll do it for you. And he's from Britain. He said this is our finest hour, and he cleaned all the solar panels. That's a British joke. Tina Sanchez, she'll cut your hair, give you a tattoo of hair. Anyway, that's stupid. Living Spaces Trails. I got to say that 42 times. Trails. I got to say that. And this is Sunny Slope Stevie Ray Vapes. He makes these in a garage in Sunny Slope. It's medical meth, fentanyl, CBD. It's got pine sulfur terps and CBD. So it's like $5, and I think this is the Texas Flood OG. And there's like a sign he spray painted that said Vapes. It's off Sunny Slope. It's like Hatcher and like it's a garage around 7th Ave. They're lit. You'll get fucked up, dude. Like trust me, if you ain't got herpes or COVID, pass it around. Kidding. I think this is some shit Stizzy that little Fetty Fexadrine gave me as a prop. All right. I think that's all I have. Oh, yes. I have eclipsed everything I'm supposed to do. So here's the thing. Usually we have about 5 to 7 comics on. We have a rotation of about 20 comics that we mix up through the whole month. And then there's months where there's like an extra week. So we try and put on like new comics or comics that haven't been here before. And then we try and find more comics that are new that we like that we can work in our rotation and maybe pay some people because, that's like fun to do. But usually what happens is all the comics suck and no one's as good as me. So all these knuckleheads are going to try their fucking damnedest. I'm just kidding. So stupid. Welcome to Sean's. No, my point is it's great because like a night like tonight, half the comics I think been on and half the comics haven't. So we get to meet some new people and see some new people and keep some fresh blood going, which is exciting. And this first comic was here, I think, last month and was wicked funny. And we were busting his balls as we do to new people. And he was wicked funny, and he took it and was really, really funny. We were like, oh, this kid's awesome. Let's have him back. And then he walked in tonight and he goes, I gotta bounce. Can I go on? Like, I'll even go on first. And he even volunteered to go on first. So I volunteered. You ever take mushrooms and try and say volunteer? Try this, folks. It's not. Volunteer sounds weird. He volunteered to go first. Peyote. No. So he even volunteered to go first, and he was like, he told me, he said, listen, I really appreciate you giving me the chance, and you set the bar so low with your shitty comedy. I will certainly I'm just going to leap over it, dude. And I was like, you probably will, dude. I am fucked up, so. And if you want to get lost in someone's eyes, go on his go on his MySpace. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm being a wise guy. Because I look over and he looks like every time I look to now and I look to the left, like I just see like the Karate Kid. He looks like Ralph Macchio, like something. He's like 62, but he looks like he's 19. You know what I mean? Like this fucking guy. The genes on this prick. I'm kidding. All right, dude, you ready? I'm so excited you're here. Thank you. All right, so please, he volunteered to follow this train wreck, and he's very funny, and we're real thrilled about it. Please, put your hands together for Alex Aguilar.
Hey, how we doing, everybody? Hell yeah, that's what's up. I'm Alex Aguilar. I'm the guy that Sean shares a tranny with. Just to put it out there, a part of Sean's set wasn't true. That 8-track's been in his car the entire time. He's had that old-ass fucking shitbox for the longest time. Don't let him trick you. All right? No, I am younger, obviously. I'm young enough to be Sean's son, but lucky enough to not be his son.
You son of a bitch. Living spaces, trails. All right, go ahead.
I do have a young face, so I'm not that young, though. Like, I look younger than I am. Like, I swear the hardest part about being 18 is that I'm 22. It makes going out to, like, bars really hard. I fucking hate going out. Every bouncer acts like my ID being fake is the last leg in his parlay. He's like, you're not fucking getting in here, dude. I think it's a Hispanic advantage to look young, though. There's a couple of Hispanic advantages. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves are door-to-door salesmen. Like, I hate when they come by. But me and my family, we have the Hispanic advantage, so anytime they come by, we just grab a broom, open the door, and tell them that the owners will be there next week. And if that doesn't work, you just speak a little Spanish to them, and it'll scare them. They're like, oh, this is a worse neighborhood than I thought. My favorite, though, is when, like, Mormon missionaries come through, because they'll speak Spanish back to you. And it freaks out my mom every single time. She's like, hijo, be careful. He did 2 in Guadalajara. I just moved back in with my parents. Anyone else? Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. I basically just said, all the losers, raise your hand. Fuck yeah. That's what's up, dude. Fucking rocks. I love living at home, dude. I do live at home now, though, which basically means that I'm looking for parking lots to have sex with girls in. If anyone has a good one, just yell it out. Fuck yeah. Dude, Walmart's nice, dude. That's a big old parking lot. Every time I hear that, though, I'm like, they must work there. That must be what they do on their breaks. Like, all right, what do you want to do? It's like, I don't know. We got McDonald's yesterday. Let's just go watch some kids fuck. Hell yeah, dude. I do live at home, though. My dad, I live with my dad specifically. Bless you. And my dad's always trying to say that my life was easier than his growing up. And he's right, but I'm not going to give it to him. He's trying to say that my life was easier than his because I don't have to hide porno magazines from my parents. I can just watch porn online. I don't think he's ever been watching porn on his phone, then have to watch it connect to the car Bluetooth. I'm not sure porno magazines ever blasted in your parents' ear at 70% volume. Just how I like it. If your mom's in the car while that happens, she'll just come outside, feed you, and love you. If your fucking dad's in the car while that happens, he's gonna come right outside like, dude, your generation's music sounds like fucking porn. Hey. I'm Catholic, if you can't tell by my skin color. I love being Catholic. Being Catholic is awesome growing up. Like, I like fake Catholicism. I like Catholicism with a K. I had that, like, Kardashian Catholicism. I fucking love being Catholic. I think it's the best religion out of all of them. What other religion greets you at the door with some chips and a glass of wine? That doesn't even sound like a religion. That sounds like a Mexican restaurant's drink special. I think that's how they coined the term holy mole. And then 3 hours after that, that's how you get the holy shit. And if someone goes in the bathroom after you, that's where you start smelling holy smokes. Hell yeah, dude. I just graduated college. Anyone else? Hell yeah. Where'd you guys go? ASU? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Sean learned so much at DeVry Comedy School. He did a callback during my set. He transcended being on stage. Yeah, dude. I fucking love college, though, dude. But if you haven't gone to college yet, don't go. Because they'll let you get a fake degree. It's called business communication. I loved college, though. It was awesome. The only bad part is that, like, it's too expensive. Like, only the people here that went to college, like, everyone has stories about getting robbed in Tempe. But only we have ever been robbed of $120,000. Specifically over a 4-year period. They didn't use a gun or a knife. They just used our parents' expectations. Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. Very nice crowd. Every time I go back to college, though, it's really awkward. It's not as good as it used to be. Like, it feels like running into an ex-girlfriend. It's like, I should have taken you more seriously while I was still inside of you. But you also almost bankrupt me, so I guess we both could have been better people. Hell yeah, that's what's up, baby. Oh yeah, it's hard to find friends after college. No one prepared me for that. I thought you'd keep the same friends, but then it turns out all your friends had better things to do after college. I was like, what the fuck? I thought we all weren't trying. What the fuck you guys doing trying to get out of here? I thought we were all in the sinkhole together. No, but I've been trying to make new friends, and I don't know if you guys know, but on dating apps now they have like a friend tab, which is basically just admitting friend defeat. That just means you're not good at meeting new people. I was talking to this one dude, and we were getting along really well. And then right in the middle of the conversation, he's like, hey, I don't know if this is a deal breaker or not, but I'm 17. I've never been on a dating app and been on the dating side and even met someone who's fucking 17. And I'm trying to make a normal friend, and this dude is like, I cannot wait to fucking graduate. Like, dude, these teachers don't fucking get me. Hey, that one was new. Wonder why. Hell yeah. No, dude, making friends is hard. It's pretty hard. Like, have you guys had how many friends do you have, sir? Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude, that's what's up. And when did you meet those friends? Exactly, baby. I feel like there's a window for friends, and it's just like, well, I think for you is when you had hair, but. Oh, I'm joking, honestly. I only say that because I could not pull off being bald, dude. If I try to be bald, people are like, oh shit, I know they're like gang members in here, what the fuck? You have fucking gang members in here now? That's disgusting, dude, fuck that. Fuck yeah, all right, that's my time. Thank you guys so much. Please welcome back your host, Sean McCarthy.
Wait a minute. Alex Aguilar, let's hear it for that nice young man right there. Hashtag funny individual who knows a good tranny hooker. One more time, Alex Aguilar. So stupid. Talking shit. Oh, and hey, in all the comics, I'll point out, there's a camera right there and there's a camera right there. So just a heads up, sometimes the comics will turn the whole time and then your back's to the camera. So once in a while, just look that way and you'll be on camera. Otherwise, people will hear you telling jokes from the back of your head like this. And some of your parents are home watching going, tell them to turn and look at me. People do, they give advice. There's one guy, Dixie Boy 568, that son of a bitch talks shit. That son of a bitch is like, he hates the show and he tells us every week, you douche. We have one hater. Dixie Boy 568. All right, focus up, folks. We have a long show. I just realized, I was like, wait, dude, you're emceeing. You need to get it together. I was like, oh, shit, that's right. Let's focus. All right, here we go. I've got 15 minutes to do in between each comic. So my next bit is about the wonderful Bill Cosby. All right, here we go. No, calm down, kids. Your next comic, that's what I'm going to. This next cat, I've never met before, brand new to the room. First time I met him and first time I'm seeing him. I did research him and Google him, and nothing came up at all. Nothing came up. I'm sure you can catch him at one of the 36 comedy competitions that will be going on in Phoenix in the next 6 to 8 months. And or somewhere working at a Circle K. I'm just kidding. I don't know where you work, bro. I don't know what you do. Maybe this is all you do. Maybe you're just getting tuned up for something. But I'm real thrilled he's here, and he's been real polite. So please, put your hands together for a new cat to the room, Mr. Gage Flick.
Keep it going for Sean, guys. Fuck yeah. Keep it going for Alex, too. Holy shit. Yeah. It's nice to meet you guys. Hello, my name is Gage. I'm a big guy. I know I need to lose some weight. I got it. I got to start losing some weight pretty soon here because I am tired of looking like a toddler with giganticism. It's not a great look. It's not, but it's hard. It's hard to lose weight because, like, to be honest, like, I feel good on the inside, you know, which is something that fat people have been telling themselves a lot lately, but I feel good on the inside. I do. Like a couple days ago, I went to eat with a buddy of mine. He's one of these really healthy guys. He likes to run marathons and stuff. And the server brings us our food, and my buddy takes one look at my plate, and he's like, dude, do you not know how hard your heart is going to have to work to process all that garbage you're putting into your body right now? And I looked him right in his eyes and said, yeah, resistance training, dude. Guys, I'm putting my heart through lots and lots of rigorous resistance training. Honestly, guys? Honestly? My heart's probably super ripped. Straight up. Yo, I probably have like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of hearts. Fucking Primal, too, from the 80s and shit. This guy remembers. My buddy's pussy little Pilates heart has got nothing to work off of but a bottle of kombucha, some edamame shells. Meanwhile, my badass heart is straight mainlining bacon grease with Warpan in his face just screaming, do it! What you waiting for? Crab cakes, kill me now. Get to the Whopper. And it just sucks because, like I said, on the inside I feel good, you know. On the inside I feel like Drago in Rocky IV's training montage, just working out in a lab surrounded by scientists. But on the outside, shit. On the outside, I kind of just look like the adult alcoholic version of the kid from Pixar's Up, which sucks. That sucks. I look like, someone close to me told me recently that I look like somebody who spent all of their summers as a kid at Neverland Ranch, but was never molested. Like, I had a genuinely good time there. Like, Michael was like, who wants to see my room? You, not you. And just left me alone to eat all the cotton candy. I was walking around like, guys, isn't this great? They have Ferris wheels. And guys, well, fuck you guys. It's like easily the meanest thing my grandmother's ever told me. No, but I'm a big dude, and like being a big guy, it's really not that bad. It's really not, as long as you're getting a little bit of ass, just a little, just enough to keep you from shooting up any schools, you know? Just a little. A boob grab a day keeps the alt-right extremist away, is what my grandfather used to always yell from his booth at Denny's. We'd sit separately. But I'm a big guy. There are a couple things that I do get a little sensitive about. I do. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like I hate the stereotype that fat chicks give the best head. I think it's pretty disrespectful to fat dudes. Yo, cause we'll throw down on some oral. Big dudes will throw down on some oral, but what? We don't get in on this cool stereotype?
Eating vagina.
Yo, I don't know if you know this. But most stereotypes about fat people are not that great. But there's this cool one out there, give awesome oral sex, and fat chicks just took it. They just took that shit. They took it like a picture from a high angle. They took it and they sped walked off with it. And it's fucked up because big dudes will throw down in the bedroom. Big dudes in the bedroom, we're just like Labradors. We're just so happy to be part of this activity with you. We'll do whatever you want. We'll fight for it. You know? And look, skinny dudes are getting too much pussy. Skinny dudes are spoiled. Skinny dudes ain't humble anymore. Your skinny dude go down on you for 45 seconds, come up for air, be like, can we fuck now? No! There's pussy-starved fat kids out there coming home at night, no pussy to eat. You better finish what's on your plate. But fat chicks are the champs, though. They are. I'll give them that. It just would have been cool if they could have shared some of that clout with the big bros, you know? But they are the champs. They are the champs. Like, everyone's mad at Lizzo recently because I guess Lizzo made some backup dancers eat some bananas out of some poontangs. You hear about that? Yo, guys, we don't know the whole story. Maybe Lizzo saw their head game and was like, we need to train you, bitch. Get the bananas. Get the bananas. And these ungrateful sons of bitches have the audacity to complain about being trained by the champ? The undisputed super heavyweight champion of the world, Lizzo? Yo, they say fat chicks give the best head. You probably got to sign a waiver before Lizzo blows you. Yo, Lizzo looking like she'll decircumcise you if you let her get carried away. Lizzo looking like she'll suck one of your nuts out like boba. Lizzo blows you, you leave her house like, okay, see you later. Guys, I'm Gage Flick. Thank you guys so much. Keep it going for Sean, guys. Fuck yeah, thank you.
What's happening? What's happening, Black? What's happening, Black? You know I love you, CC. Let's hear it one time, Mr. Gage Flick right there. Oh, fuck. Wait. Gage, you were supposed to be here before somehow we missed the message, right? Now it just came back to me. I was like, in my head, I was like, how do we, yeah, okay, good. I'm glad that we finally got you, brother. Right on. Right the fuck on. Let's hear for Gage Flick right there. That's awesome. Hey, Alex has to bail. Give shout outs to Alex. Take it easy, Alex. Thank you so much. We'll see you later, brother. We appreciate you, sir. Get there safe. He's got a bar mitzvah to go to. Kidding. People, I'm like the only Jew in here, you sons of bitches. Uh-oh. God damn it. All right. Here's a man that might be under the influence of something just a little bit more than me. One of our heroes. We love this kid. He's crazy, fun, and usually has something to say. And heads up, all you new comics, when you see the light, you have a minute, so don't go rushed anywhere. Please put your hands together. Yeah, you know him and you love him. Mr. Raven Gregory.
Dude, I love Sean so much. You know what's crazy, man? It's gone to the point where Sean don't even ask how much the shit is I'm going to give him. Like, it literally took him like 10 minutes into the set to be like, what the fuck did you give me? Yes. Dude, man, Alex did such a good job, man. I was going to tell him he shouldn't feel bad about moving back in with his parents. My son just moved back in with me. He's 25 years old, 26. So, Jalen, if you're watching at home, I did not call you a loser. Alex did. Get your punk ass out my fucking house.
Trails.
Hey, dude, real quick question, guys. Has anybody else's allergies been acting up this last couple months? Like going crazy and shit?
Horrible.
Dude, it's crazy, man. My allergies been killing me. It seems like every time I go into a club or a dive bar, somebody's always coming out of the bathroom sniffing. You guys ever notice that shit? To tell you the truth, for Halloween, I actually dressed up as cocaine because I was hoping somebody would do me in the bathroom. I did. Also, dude, crazy fucking shit happened to me today. Somebody came up to me and said, I have BDE. For white people, that's big dick energy. Yeah, that's crazy. And I realized I have officially, as of today, lost 230 pounds. I've lost more weight than I weigh right now. And you know what that made me realize? I could see my dick again. That's why I have big dick energy. I can see my actual dick. I can see my dick energy now.
Hallelujah.
This is how the rest of the world fucking felt their whole lives. I'm just now discovering this shit. This is wild, man. But hey, guys, give it up for yourselves. We cannot do this without you. Appreciate you all coming out. It fucking means a lot. It really does. We appreciate you.
My penis.
Appreciate you. So last week I got some pussy. I appreciate pussy a lot. Sir, I don't know if you've ever been on Planet No Pussy, but I was on Planet No Pussy for 3 long years. It is a lonely fucking place. I do not recommend visiting. It's like Tucson. You don't really got to see it. Just pass that shit by. You know what's the worst thing about Planet No Pussy? There's not a female equivalent to Planet No Pussy. There's not a Planet No Dick. Seriously, if you don't believe me, the next time you go out in the wild, ask 5 random dicks. Folsom dick. I guarantee you, one of them is going to say yes. If you make it through all 5, find somebody with Down syndrome. What, there's something wrong with fucking somebody with Down syndrome? What the fuck, are you Downs phobic? I'm trying to help my Downs brothers and sisters out. Make a new charity called Getting Down with the Downs. You know? God damn, fuck is wrong with me? Some of the shit that coming out of my mouth, man. What the fuck was I talking about here? Okay, jeez. Dude, but man, holy shit. So here's the thing. Sometimes this shit doesn't really work out because I go out in the public a lot of times and I take a lot of edibles. Sir, I don't know if you've ever taken too many edibles and been like, you know what, I think I took too many edibles. So what I do when I go to a comedy club, I want to really fucking laugh. So if I take enough edibles, everybody's fucking funny. But the problem is I'm a little mischievous. So when I come to comedy shows, I start giving the other K-Means edibles too. Just to see if I can get them to fuck up on stage. They don't fuck up. Sometimes Sean just go crazy and he just rocks the shit out of the shit. It's like he's invincible. He's like, throw whatever you have in my mouth and I'll take it. And take it, he does, man. But yeah, man, not only did I get pussy, I got the finest pussy I ever had in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, do you guys all remember the finest person you've been with in your life? Doesn't that shit bring back fond memories? You use that shit when you get lonely at night? Or if you're dating somebody ugly, you can use that shit. By round of applause, who's here with the finest person they've ever been with in their life? Okay. Just so you guys know, I asked that question on purpose because I'm single, and if you didn't clap and you driving on that ride home and you wondering why you ain't getting pussy tonight, next time, motherfucker, you better lie when people ask questions. Better learn that shit. Stomp and clap for that pussy. All right, guys, before I get out here, let's tell a joke. Let's do a joke together. You want to do a joke together? All right, you guys know the joke, play along. Knock, knock. Okay, we need the energy if we're going to do this right. All right, Brigett, knock, knock. Nigga. Was that one of the whites? Is that one of the whites? Nope, that's one of the Mexicans. It had to be. Look at all your fellow white people. The white people here, they knew better not to say it. The Mexican was the one who did it. All the other white people were like, I know this is Cave Creek, but I can't tell if he's black, Mexican, or Puerto Rican. Or whatever. Hey, guys, just so you know, one of these days you'll have a black friend, and black friend will probably give you the pass. It's not a pass. We're saying it to see if you're an asshole. I am Raven Gregory. Give it up for your host, Sean McCarthy, who I can't believe is still walking.
Hey, let's hear for that hot shit right there. Mr. Raven Gregory. There you go. Hot shit right there. Raven Gregory, and he's probably the sharpest dresser. Oh, we're holding at least this one seat for Michael Tesfaye if he gets here. By the way, I saw him on, it was like they showed Halloween, they showed Michael, like over here, like from the, everyone's like, there's Tesfaye, our Gold Platinum member. We had like some like fucking, I don't know what his outfit was. It was like, it's like, it looked like one of those little kid ones that you put on with a plastic face almost. Yeah. So stupid. I'm having a personal conversation with these folks. Screw everybody in the room. You have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't care. I'm under the influence, and I'm having the best time of my life. Hey there. Oh, hey, I know what's going on right now. Sandra, how you doing, sister? Fucking so happy that you're here. Hey, this next hot shit is very funny, and we had her, and we asked her, said, hey, come back. Even little Fexafedrine, Lil Fexy in the back there. Ted's like, hey, you should have her back. She's very funny. I was like, I was thinking the same thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a funny young lady, Miss Sandra Saldana.
Hey, everybody. Damn. All right. I know it's a little hard to tell, but I am a little out of shape right now. I just became a mom. Thank you. That fool just turned 13. But I mean, I was a piece of shit the first 12 years of his life, you know? Like, this year I feel like a mom. I feel like I got my shit together. I just gotta find him a dad now. My friends were like, you should check out these dating sites. That's where I met my husband. But I've seen my friend's husband, and honestly, I would not be promoting that shit. Like, if you like trash, cool. But, I mean, I finally got fat enough and desperate enough that I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a try. I feel like these dating sites are for good-looking people that just gain weight throughout the years. So I like putting pictures of me when I was skinny next to me fat, so that all the hot gym guys think I lost all this fucking weight. Like, it's not catfishing, because I never told them I was the skinny version of myself. They just assumed that shit, you know? It just sucks, though, like, when I show up and I see another fat motherfucker, like, I get catfished. That's just not cool. Like, 2 fat people dating, that's not right. I don't think I have any double fat couples in here, right? No. Gage, did you ever fuck a fat person before? No. Fucking liar. Well, that's how you pull. No, because he's like, them bitches give the best head. No, and you know what? Why they give the best head? Because they can't fuck any other way, man. Like, I feel like when 2 fat people fuck, you just hear a shitload of clapping. And, like, it's not even in yet. It's just their stomachs beating the shit out of each other. Fuck, I don't want that. Like, if my insides are going to get beat, I want them to get beat from the inside, not the outside. Can miss me with that bullshit. I think fat people only fuck doggy style because that's the only way guys can even get it in. He has to, like, lift his stomach and lay it on her back. Like, he broke her back the wrong way. He's looking at her like he's done it before. He's like, yeah. That's the only way you can find it, man. There's too much stomach there. I mean, being fat's not too bad because, like, I don't got to get on birth control because, like, I have this layer of stomach that just hides my vagina so guys can never find it. They're like, oh, is it in yet? Yeah, in between my gut. Like, I don't fucking tell them because I'm not trying to get pregnant and shit, you know? They're like, oh, you're so wet. It's just fucking fat sweat. Fucking walk out of that room smelling like hot dog water. Nah, I'm kidding. Y'all nasty, dude.
Hot dog water.
Nah, that's white people sex. My shit smells like menudo. We use spices. Nah, but like I don't know how to act right, man. Like I don't know how to fuck a fat person. Like if I see a titty coming my way, like do I gotta like suck on that shit? Like I don't want men titties in my mouth. Like those shits have hair. That shit's nasty. No, but I mean, I gave up on these dating sites because I feel like I'm too thug for this new generation. Like, I hate being asked by 20 guys, like, oh, where you from? What's your sign? I'm like, what side, motherfucker? Where you from? Shit. I like long walks in the ghetto and keg stands. Shit, you guys won't see me swoop nobody off their feet. Now, like, I don't get what the thing is with purses now. Like, you'll scroll through, like, 10 pictures. They have a different purse in every picture. Like, to fucking get them in the divorce. Like, how the fuck did that happen? No, but, like, I did grow up in the West Side, like, with all the gangbangers. Everyone thinks, like, there's only 2 ways you can get into a gang. Like, you either get jumped into the gang or fucked into it. But there's one way that you can get in that you motherfuckers didn't know about because you don't qualify. You let the cholos copy off your homework. And they're like, oh, you're one of us now. Which tripped me out because, like, these fools were dumb as fuck. You know, they couldn't pass English. And, like, we'd be at the parties and, like, they'd all be throwing up signs. I'm like, what the fuck are they throwing? They're all throwing different signs. And I finally asked them, like, hey, what do you guys rep? They're like, nah, we don't rep anything. The other day we got high as fuck and we all learned sign language. So we're just like, hey, fool, we're about to shoot up. Let's go. I'm like, fuck. But, nah, it was cool being chilling with the homies. Free the homie Daniel. That fool didn't even do anything. That's his name, right? This was cousin. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I didn't even know that fool. He was in. He was white. Oh shit. Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to date like a cholo because like I've seen them. Like I know what the whole thing is with them. Like I don't want to wonder where my food stamp card is. Like who stole my car. Yeah, but like I still like getting wine and dine, so I started going to church so Zaddy Jesus can wine and dine me. It just sucks though, like I got banned from church because every time the father would be like, oh, the body of Christ, I'd be like, yes, Daddy. He's like, please call me Father John. All right, whatever rocks your boat. Like I get in trouble, but he can hit on the 12-year-old behind me. That's just bullshit. Nah, but my name is Sandra Saldana, comedy guys on social media. I do have these no fat bitches shirts for sale, pins, bracelets. My baby needs diapers, and if you guys don't fuck with the merch, I got cocaine and weed for sale.
That's it for that hot shit right there, Miss Sandra Saldana. I said it horribly. I was like, Sandra Saldana, let's hear it for one more time. That hot shit. Or as I say in Spanish, mi perro bojack es mi mejor amigo. Hey, this next hot shit I've known forever and is fucking hysterical. And yeah, you know, I could go on and talk, you know, and then you'd be like, yeah, whatever. Just, he's fucking brilliant. A lot of people in this room have seen him and know who he is. So, yeah, I know. I'm mumbling when I'm trying to get it out. Stop it! Don't make fun of me. You know what's going on right now. Oh, by the way, Michael Testify is home watching right now, so. Golden Platinum, Michael Testify. Yeah, hot shit. We saw y'all dressed up in your Buzz Lightyear outfit. I don't know what the fuck he was wearing. All right, focus. All right, so yeah, I've known this guy forever, and a lot of you know who he is. He's very funny, and please put your hands together for the very talented and funny Mr. Dietrich Shelton.
Now, I am, okay, there are conspiracy theories and conspiracy theorists. I consider myself more of a hobbyist. Like, I like to, like dabble in the conspiracy. I don't wear the foil. I don't wear the foil hats. Not because it makes you look crazy. It's because, you know, aluminum foil was created by NASA, and that's actually how they read our brainwaves. But here's the thing. I thought black people, we had the best conspiracy theories. Nope. The whites beat us. Oh my. No, I don't think you understand just how good white people's conspiracy theories are. Because their conspiracy theories, they exonerate them from shit. Okay. Some guys say, hey, you know, the whole slave ship thing, that is a complete myth. Problem is, the land bridge from Africa to the United States fell into the ocean. I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah, the land bridge from the United States to Africa fell into the water. I'm like, well, that makes sense because I remember hearing my mother talk about my great-great-great-great-grandfather, Shelton, how he crossed the land bridge from the oppression of Africa for the freedom of the United States. Yep, good old great-great-grandfather Shelton. Someone asked me, hey, have you ever considered doing 23andMe? And I'm like, no, that has never crossed my mind. I don't need to know the nationality of the family that owned my family. I can take a guess as to where my origin came from. Have have you seen the 23andMe commercials? Or like the one where, hey, all this time I thought we were Scottish. Turns out we're German. Like, I'm like, no. See, the person you called grandfather was German, and the mailman was Scottish. Your grandmother was a lying whore. No, like 23andMe actually has a whole building of call center representatives designed strictly to talk people off the building, like talk them off the ledge. Like, hey, you know what? How come me and my father have different nationalities? This is a scam. Like, no, it's not. It's based on DNA. It's not a scam. Your mother is a lying whore. But this is. But they can't say that. All they can say is, well, you can always retest it and, take a paternity test. That's so. Like, did you ever consider that science isn't lying to you? That because men lie, women lie, and what doesn't lie? Dinucleic acid. Except if it's a murder trial. No, 23andMe is actually illegal in France. Yeah, no, it is illegal in France because they said that it would undermine the family dynamic in France, and I'm like, that's the best excuse y'all can come up with. Not that paternity fraud is running rampant in the City of Lights, but because the family dynamic would be destroyed in France. Like, you couldn't come up with a better lie. No, like I said, DNA is important, and the thing is, like, and I was talking about unless it's a murder trial. Because I saw a white dude wearing an O.J. Simpson jersey, and it confused me. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought y'all hated him, and he's like, I'm a Bills fan. What can I say? I'm like. You could say I would like a Thurman Thomas jersey. Both Hall of Fame running backs for the Bills, except Thurman's white wife's still alive. I'm sorry, four back-to-back Super Bowls. That's. I'm sorry. I believe in the multiverse. I believe in other dimensions. And that makes me know for a fact that there is a dimension out there where Jim Kelly is the unquestioned greatest quarterback in the history of like, Joe Montana got 4 Super Bowls, yeah, but he didn't do it back to back to back to back. Never lost. No. Oh, I'm sorry, did I get the light? All right, cool. All right. So here's the thing. Now, I'm looking at him, and I'm like, dude, just because Ford brought back the Bronco doesn't mean that you can bring back this throwback. And okay, here I watched both O.J. Simpson documentaries. I watched the People versus O.J. Simpson and the 30 for 30. And I think I like the one where David Schwimmer plays Kim Kardashian's dad. And I am certain of 2 things. I believe in my heart of hearts that, 1, OJ did it. 2, the cops planted evidence. And someone said, you mean to tell me you think they framed a guilty man? I'm like, I mean to tell you that they were so used to framing black men that muscle memory kicked in. And hindsight being 2020, they said, "Oh, we didn't have to do that this time." Here's the thing. I used to think he was. I used to think he was not guilty, and people say it's because he's black. I'm like, no. Here's why I think that the verdict was correct, because the crime was first-degree murder, and for first-degree murder to be first-degree murder, you must go from point A to point B with the intent to murder someone. He went from point A to point B to spy because he was a weird voyeur, and the leaves were rustling, and Ron Goldman was like, "I hear something. This is my theory." He geeks up and goes out there to confront him, and sees it's O.J. Simpson, and decides, "Oh, he's old. I can take him." And then discovers, oh shit, there's a difference between a former NFL running back and an aspiring male model. So OJ is beating the shit out of him. Nicole goes to the kitchen and gets a knife. Now, if you are not a blade enthusiast such as myself, you don't know that their knife set were full ting. Now, a full ting knife is where the blade and the handle are one piece, and there's a decorative handle that wraps around it or something like that. But she goes out there. He sees that, oh shit, she is siding with her. How dare she? And so he disarmed her, killed him, told her to wait right there, and she did. And then he killed them both, and then washed off the knife and put it back in the drawer. And that is why there was no murder weapon found, was because it was hiding in plain sight. It was hiding in plain sight, and everyone was looking for, a stabby knife when they should have been looking for a turkey carver. I'm sorry. I'm sure Fred Goldman, his father, is still sensitive about that, but he doesn't eat turkey anymore. Well, he's Jewish, so I don't know if he celebrates Thanksgiving. No. This is not. Do Jewish people celebrate Thanksgiving, Sean? It's a terrible fucking holiday.
Yeah, but we love food. Everyone loves to eat.
You don't need an excuse to eat.
But
you don't need an excuse to eat. Here's what Thanksgiving is, and I discovered this when I was 6. Thanksgiving is the useless holiday that interrupts the beautifulness of Halloween and Christmas. That's what. So what I'm saying is we need to remove it from the calendar. All right, guys, I'm Dietrich Shelton. Enjoy the rest of your.
Dietrich Shelton, let's hear for that hot shit. Told you. I told you, funny motherfucker. Hey, two things. My Daniel's mother, my aunt Daniel, the kid I talked about, the crazy. They celebrate Thanksgiving every year, and you had to dress up as a pilgrim and or an Indian to go to the fucking Thanksgiving dinner. And my cousin Daniel would dress up as an Indian every year just to hit people with this fucking rubber tomahawk, and it was so annoying. I remember one time I was at Pilgrim, and I was like, the Pilgrims won in the end, dude. Stop hitting me with that tomahawk. And he's an asshole. He kept hitting me. And the other thing, check your DNA. Okay, yeah, check this out. I found out that I have an older brother that's 3 months older than my sister. I have a Kelly, Sean, and Clancy, and we thought that was it. My dad knocked up some chick when he was in the military, thinking he was going to go to Nam. Yeah, she fucking. I guess the girl had she had the baby, but she's given for adoption. So I have like an older brother. I just found out about like a year and a half ago. Yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy. My dad didn't even know that stupid asshole. That was a schmuck. It's like during Vietnam. This is the funniest. I can see my dad. He was such a schmuck. He's probably I'm going to Nam, trying to hit on chicks to bang them. I'm going to the big war. We're gonna do shit. He didn't even go, dude. They threw him out of the service like after 9 months because he was such a fuck up. Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, it's so funny, dude. So they were like, my dad, like, during Vietnam, they gave everybody a gun and said, go kill. And my dad was such a fuck up. They said, give us back that gun. Never come to Maine. Get out. Get the fuck out. And my dad's walking around, dude. Yeah, I'm going to Nam. I'm trying to bang pussy, having kids out of wedlock. So fucking, yes. I found out a whole bunch. I had to call my mom and have this funny conversation. Hey, Mom, did you know this? And my dad has like one brother, one sister alive, and I called Uncle Joe because he's the one that he knows what's up. I was like, hey, did you have any idea? He goes, that son of a bitch, I had no idea. He didn't know your dad was an asshole drunk. I go, I know, they all are anyway. Nick, I got about 30 more minutes. Relax. Anyway. Then when I was 8, I went to the circus and we saw little people. Like, we want to be little people. Okay. Hey, we've had this guy on before, and then we had him back, and we keep having him back now. So he's kind of starting to hang out a little bit, and fucking again, little Fexy Dream Ted back there is like, hey, that Nick Cat's funny. I was like, all right, dude, if you think so. I thought he sucked, but I don't want to say it out loud. I was like, I don't want to say it out loud, but that's on you. So oh shit. Anyway, the point is, I'm kidding. We didn't have that conversation. Paul did go. You should have him back. I was like, all right, we'll have him back. I thought he was funny. So please, one more time, Mr. Nick Matthews.
Oh, it's true. I do suck.
You don't. We love
But I got 30 minutes, Sean, so chill the fuck out.
Do it.
This is the pun portion of my set. My name's Nick. I was on a show last week. The dress code was conservative, so I brought a gun. It's okay. My shirt said trigger warning. I was raised religious. We were so religious, in fact, we couldn't even go to Burger King because there's only one king. Some people look at Jesus and feel inspired. I look at Jesus, I feel sad, man. Jesus was 33. He looked amazing. I'm 31. I look like this. I couldn't even be nailed to the same shape as Jesus anymore, dude. Like, body of Christ, I wish. We're still in the pun portion. I took my wife to Applebee's for her birthday last year. Applebee's, not the best drinks, but they do have my favorite drink specials. Like, I was sitting at the bar. Across from me, there was a guy drinking a glass of red wine out of a horse-shaped glass. Look at the bartender, I go, what's that called? He goes, it's called a Cabernet. I got another one. I was sitting at the bar, and across from me, there's a woman drinking a glass of white wine with candy sharks floating in it. Look at the bartender, I go, what's that called? He goes, it's called a shark Dene. I was sitting at the bar, and across from me, there was a pirate from Boston drinking a glass of red wine. I look at the bartender, I go, what's that called? He goes, it's called a Pinot Noir. Okay, I'm out that time. That's my last one. I was sitting at the bar. No, I'm just kidding. I'm real out this time. I have stupid thoughts and a wife, which is a cool combination, because someone's always going to hear them. Like, there's a lot of guys who just have stupid thoughts and, like, write them in a manifesto and then, do some stuff we're not proud of anymore. But like I have a wife, she hears all my stupid thoughts. We're watching America's Got Talent. I'm like, babe, don't you think magic would be way better if magicians also acted surprised when the trick works? Like if they pull a card and they're like, is this your card? Oh my God, I just did magic. Because like I want to believe you just did magic, man. If you make a card disappear and your only reaction is just, I don't think you're magic at all. I just think you might be an asshole, to be real with you. I think the show Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a show that puts way too much pressure on turtles, like to have their lives figured out as teenagers. Because like when I was a teenager, dude, like I used to do cocaine. I used to fight people. I used to fight people for the remaining amounts of cocaine. And like, so both me and Turtles have had like straws stuck up our noses. Like, Ann thought we were superheroes at one point or another. So like, I feel like uniquely qualified to say like, it might be a phase, man. Ah, man, it's good to be here. I tried to be Mormon once, like when I was like 21. That's real. That's real. No, like I don't know if you can tell by my haircut, but like that's a real story. And like, let me tell you something. Trying to switch religions in your early 20s, a lot like picking up skateboarding in your early 20s. Like your family might support you, but they will worry about you. And like, you know, I've always seen religion kind of like a job, you know? Like, you believe there are bosses. You don't know if they work for this company, but like you believe they're there. And like, you know, like switching to Mormonism was like a promotion to me. It was like, you know, like you don't really want the job, but you might get an extra $2 an hour. You might get to meet the bosses at some point. And like I was in the lunchroom being like, yeah, I don't know about it. And like one of my coworkers, the missionaries, heard it. And they withdrew my application. Like, did you know Mormons say no sometimes? They were just like, you know what, I don't think we need this one, man. You should stick to skateboarding, man. Yeah, I know, man. It's tough, but like, heaven's overrated, I think. I don't know. I've never been there. We'll find out one day. Like, you know, I just like, do you ever just like want to meet all the people you say that to at some point and be like, you were right. You're right. I'm down here now. Oh man, speaking of heaven, my grandma died recently and like, thanks.
Hello. My grandma died.
Yeah, no, it's okay. She was old, man. Like, she was that age where it's just like, you still love her. You don't always like the way she talks to you. Like, at my wedding last year, she, like, pulled me aside. She goes, Nicholas, your wife married you. Oh, she did not have to. She did not have to. And then just paused. Like, paused so long there might not have been more to that sentence. I was like, Nana, is there more to that? And she goes, she didn't have to because we already thought of her as family. And honestly, we all thought you were too ugly to find a wife. And then she died. 6 months later, but then she died. And like, I couldn't help but think like, what if that's the last thing she ever said to me? Like, what if my Nana just roasted and ghosted? And I just got to deal with that for the rest of my life. Hey, I've been Nick Matthews. Thank you guys for coming out. Have a good night.
Nicholas Matthews, as his grandma says. Is it Nick or Nicholas, Mr. Matthews? Can we call you Nicholas? Is that what your parents call you? What's your... Yeah. Nicholas Ronald, get down here now. Okay. That's my middle name. Sean Ronald. I knew I was in trouble. Nicholas Matthew. Let's hear for that nice young boy right there. That nice young man. All right. Moving forward, we're down to our last two comedians of the evening, and I'm going to finally do about 20 minutes. I think I just got my head. I'm just kidding. The mushrooms have worn off and the DMT kicked in. This is a little experimental piece called Reverse Birth. Fexy, play the music. All right. Oh, hey, this next cat coming to the stage, never been here before, but I got Sierra Miranda. Everyone loves Sierra so much. And Sierra Miranda, she goes, hey, there's this cat I saw, Tren Black, at one of the Do Better comedy shows, and you should book him. I said, cool, awesome. And I love Sierra, and I do anything for her, so I hope that this kid doesn't suck, because then I'm going to hate two people. Sierra, if you're watching, this could be your whole fucking career right here. This may be the last time you ever get booked. It took your book. If this Tren Black kid fucking bombs, where is this kid? I'm kidding. Tren, I'm an asshole, right? I'm kidding. You're going to be fine, young man. You're going to be amazing. I was hoping, I hope, like, Bree, are you watching Dan Johnson, Bree and Sierra? You sons, okay. You drunkards sit around drinking, give me bad advice. Making me, okay. So stupid. My point is this young man came by way of Sierra Miranda, and usually there's a couple. It takes a minute, like a month or two. There's a long wait to get on the show. So there's a lot of people want on it. Sometimes I'm trying so hard to get new people through here, but Sierra's like, hey, you should book this guy, and I literally took him and put him right to the top of the list. So next time you see Sierra, just say thank you, because you went ahead of a bunch of other shitty fucking assholes that I don't fucking ever want to book. And I'm still fucking going, no, we'll book you. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm on drugs. Trent, I'm not proud of myself right now. I'm going to say that right now. Talking shit. My mom sees this. You think she's going to be happy with me? I don't think so. Mom, I love you so much. And your store designer, consigner, it's so great. You sell that stuff and get the old stuff and you make it new. And I love you. Go see my mom in Western Mass at Designer Consigner, Linda Ligzukas. All right. Thanks, brother. All right, listen. This next cat coming to the stage was recommended by Sierra Miranda, so I know it's going to be wonderful. And he was really polite when I first met him, and I was being a wise guy. So please, be cordial and wonderful to Mr. Tren Black.
I did it. I got it out. Damn. Y'all ever bomb so hard you get a different comedian fired? I really wish you had not done that, but we're here. I'm happy to be here. I took a DNA test, actually, recently. Found out my mother's a lying whore. Yeah, turns out Dietrich Shelton is my father. I don't know if you know this. He used to be a mailman. It's a really complicated story. No, I'm Asian. That's not a punchline. It's my heritage, but thank you. I'm Asian American, which means my parents hate me. You know, like my parents hate the American parts of me, but they're the ones who brought me here, where everything's different. Like social status is different, because here a kid's status is based on who their parents are, but in Asia, a parent's status is based on who their kid is. Which means my parents are fucking losers. Everything's different here. Pop culture's different. Like Bangladesh just got sound effects. Now comedy back home is a Facebook video of a guy falling to the sound boing. And it's hard when two cultures clash, you know? In first grade, I got placed in ESL, the class for kids who don't speak English. And that was hard for a few reasons. Number one, I spoke English. My school just thought I had foreigner vibes. We used to get bullied so much, other kids were brutal. They used to call us the Committee of Foreign Affairs. Like even the special ed table was shouting slurs at us. Do you know what it's like to have a kid yell, "Go back to your country," in sign language? It's brutal. We had a new principal one year. He was all confused. He walked in like, yo, is this school still segregating? We had our own water fountain. That didn't help. All the other ESL kids were Chinese. They would gang up on me. Started getting domestically abused by the international table. This one Chinese kid and I were always talking shit. The hardest part about that is that neither one of us knew what the other one was saying. We were different kinds of Asian. There's so many kinds of Asian. For example, I'm Bengali, my girlfriend's Chinese, which means our kids are Filipino. That's why I don't understand Asian stereotypes, you know? How are there stereotypes? So many kinds of Asian. People be like, oh, you're Asian, you must be like good at math. Lucky guess. Fuck you. People be like, oh, you must be like responsible and respectful. It's like, yeah, that's Asian guys in Asia. Asian guys here are actually really rebellious. It's just hard to tell because we rebel in Asian ways. My dad was like, after high school, you're gonna go to college and you're gonna study pre-med. I said, no, Dad, that's your dream. I'm gonna follow my dream. I did, I rebelled. I went to college and I studied math. That was my dream. My dad was so pissed. He's a professor, he's trying to hit me with a textbook. that he wrote. But he fell. All I heard was boing, 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 boing. Also, yes, I'm a math major. It's probably the most embarrassing thing I said so far. People get weird. I tell people I'm studying math. They're like, oh, I fucking hate math. It's like, oh, thanks. It's my passion. Get a lot of opportunities, a lot of unique opportunities as a math major. You could be a math tutor, math teacher, math dealer. They all use math. I got a job tutoring prisoners. It's better than it sounds. They're actually into it. They love math, especially word problems. It's just weird because every word problem is about breaking out of prison. They hand you the sheet of paper. You're in a 4x4 cell. There's 2 guards on your floor. What the fuck? It's nice though because I feel like I'm helping these people, change their lives around. There's one guy, Malik, used to be a car thief. Then I taught him trigonometry. Now he's missing, actually. There's a cosine-shaped hole where his cell used to be. And a lot of stereotypes about math majors. There's a stereotype that we don't get bitches. Actually, I met this girl in my business major class. She brought me back to her place, spent the night doing her homework. I think it's nice being a math major. The hardest part is dating math majors. It's not because we're awkward. It's because we turn every argument into a logical debate. My girlfriend hates it. She's like, I feel like you're constantly invalidating my emotions and experiences using logic. I was like, prove it. All right, guys. Well, I have a show on November 12th called Traumedy. It's at Stir Crazy. I really hope you guys come. Give it up for your host.
Hey, let's hear for that hot shit right there. I knew Sierra wasn't talking out her ass. Let's hear for that young man right there, Mr. Black. Let me tell you something, Tren Black, in your phone right now that's videotaped. Kidding. You left your phone up here, bro. Enjoy yourself while you're at Stir Crazy, you son of a bitch. How fucking... Just tickle your bone, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I love Stir Crazy's awesome. I love those cats over there. I love Linda. Tom's wife, Linda, is the most awesome person. Yeah, I love Linda. She's amazing. And then Savvy's amazing. Yeah, Tom's an asshole. Tom, you son of a bitch. I don't need your contest, your bullshit. Fucking universe, how about the galaxy, bitch? I'll fight you mano a mano, Sims. Just being a wise guy, I'm kidding. I love all those people. I love everybody, but I have my own show and I can do what I want. So fuck everybody, bro. I'm kidding. I'm being a wise guy. This is what DMT does to you when you're in the bathroom. When you're hanging out with tranny prostitutes in the bathroom at Briggett's Last Laugh, doing DMT off toilet seats. All right, hey, we were down to our last comic, and I was like, oh, Jason Blair's not here. I was bummed out, and I turned around. He just showed up, ladies and gentlemen, so that's a positive. So, and we have time for him and our last comic. But we will throw Mr. Jason Blair on right now. Please put your hands together for the very, very, I'm glad he made it. He's late, which I'm not mad about, but I was worried. I was like, geez, I wonder where he is. But he made it. Please put your hands together, Mr. Jason Blair. There it is. That's fun, man. Relax.
How's everybody doing tonight? That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Election time is coming up, so gas is going down. It's a common con. They run it every 4 years. Every 4 years. Every 4 years. Every 4 years. I was coming out from getting my hair braided, and a woman asked me, she said, why do you have a Donald Trump hat in the back of your car? I said, shit, I ain't had a problem since I put it back there. The police get behind me, they run my plates, they see that I'm valid, then they ride on the side of me and they give me a thumbs up. I'm voting for Donald this year. Just to say that. You gotta do what you gotta do. I can use that $1,200 check, cover my rent right about now. I've been eating oodles and noodles and making cheeseburgers because I can't afford Burger King. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of naps lately. I'm getting old, you know. I'm 39. I turned 40 this year. Yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. And it's nerve-wracking because I got a 1-year-old son. And me and this baby, me and the mother of my child, we going through it right now. So I'm regretting having a child at 40. Is that a midlife crisis? A reverse midlife crisis. This is a nice crowd tonight, fellas. Have you noticed lately, for anybody else who's single, women don't even ask you questions like, "Do you have a condom?" Think about it. Put that motherfucker in there. They freaky. That's all I want. I'm a celebrator. I'm the type of guy. I'm the kind of friend that if you have any kind of successful story, I'm with you. I had a good friend the other day. He got a reverse vasectomy. I said, let's celebrate. Yeah, we went and had some drinks. We drank Hornitos. I want to get him back in the spirit. I had another friend. He just got released from jail. Let's celebrate. We ain't got to go see probation till next week. We're going to do coke. 3 days, nigga. 3 days. You kicking. You remember when the first time your mama found out you did drugs? Hey, I'll never forget it. My mama came, she picked me up, because my girlfriend, she had told on me. She said, Shirley, he's snorting cocaine. She came and picked me up. She on the phone with my cousin Tina. She said, look at him, looking all dried up and shit. Tina, this nigga looking all dried up and shit. Don't you know they made that shit for homosexuals in the 70s and the 80s? I've been drug-free since 2013. I said, Ma, I'm not gay. Like a little powder. And it was tricky with me because I was selling the shit. The motherfucker come over there, I have a little bit for them and a little bit for me. And then I'm an ordained minister. So about 3 a.m., I started putting the Lord on them. You know we ain't got to do this, right? Let me hit that again. Only me? You have uncomfortable conversations when you fucked up. Or how? It's always that one friend where you might talk about aliens, you might talk about life, but you're always talking about your baby mama. And when you're in your older years, you got to fight different. You got to do shit like, bitch, I'll go file child support on myself. I'm going to argue with you. Get my damn son. I'm a good dad. Because I was a deadbeat before. Amen.
Mr. Jason Blair right there. Jason, I'm glad you made it. I was realizing you weren't here, and I was worried. I wait straight. Dude, I love it. I love it. That was amazing. I'm so glad you're all right. Thanks so much, Jason Blair. Let's hear it for him. Yes, all right. We're down to our last comic of the evening. I didn't meet him till tonight, and he emailed me a couple times through the website, and I said we'll get you on as soon as possible, and this is as soon as possible. The very end of the show, after a guy that popped in that was late, and unfortunately we just ran out of time. This next comic, you'll be able to catch him next year when we. I'm kidding. So anyway, he's the last comic of the evening. He hasn't been here before. It's his first time, and he's closing out the show. So please be kind to Mr. Rodale.
All right. I appreciate you guys letting me slide in right at the end here. I'm brand new, so I appreciate the sticking around with me. Just decide that I've been doing this for about 6 years, though, even though I'm pretty new, because I heard two things. I heard, first of all, that you got to fake it till you make it. You got to fake it till you make it. And then someone else told me that no one makes it overnight. So to me, that's common sense. I'll just start a couple years deep, pay my dues. That's only fair to me. I got no problem with that. I'll pull up my notes here real quick.
No one saw that. Pretty slick. On the down low. Shh.
So I don't believe in the patriarchy very strongly, mostly because of bathrooms, right? Like a woman's bathroom will offer 2 stalls, while a man's bathroom will offer like a stall and a urinal. So I just find it hard to believe that the world was made by men and for men, but if I need to take a shit in the same 10-minute window as another guy, it turns into the fucking Hunger Games all of a sudden. Like, double check that math, right? There's one time I slept with a woman who was moving to LA. She was gonna become like a racially ambiguous model and actor and stuff. It was her dream. And she was also sentimental. So the next day, she gave me a mini tahine bottle, like to remember her by. You guys know what tahine is? Yeah. I wanted to believe in her, but I felt like I had to warn her, like, this is gonna tip your hand in Hollywood. Racially ambiguous people don't give their one-night stands tahine bottles as souvenirs. Like, that's gonna narrow it down, right? Speaking of narrowing it down in the Hispanic community, what do you gotta do to get your name retired, right? Because they've got Jesus in rotation actively. And like last week, I met a fucking Adolfo. So I feel like all cultures have like a threshold of bullshit and baggage that they'll accept with the words that they use, right? And Spanish is just like, fucking bring it on over, we'll use it. But then like English, at least American English, we're a lot more selective with our stuff, right? Like in the past, obviously, like nowadays we say like a person of color rather than a colored person, right? Because that was like, oh, you can't say that's ugly, right? That's like a racist thing to say. It's a person of color now. We're starting to get that way with like gentrification is like a new word. It's actually not even everyone's really using it yet. A lot of white people still just say not so bad anymore. And like my grandma got manifest destinied. So like terms evolve. And I feel like that's manifest destiny is really cool. And I feel like that's like the ultimate example of it. You can't have shit in Detroit, right? Because like my grandma got like it's manifest destiny just sounds better. And you're telling me like your block got like gentrified by like gentlemen? Like, that's just fucking crazy to me, right? It just doesn't have the same tone. I wouldn't appreciate that as much. I've got beef with anyone older than me who complains about fake news, because I'm just on the cusp of old enough to remember it was you guys putting Santa up on the news every fucking Christmas Eve, but like now all of a sudden there's a problem because it's too fake on the news. That was you guys. I realized this at like 4 years old. I was like, these are the same motherfuckers trying to get me addicted to phonics. I went cold turkey that day. Withdrawals were hell. I started pronouncing shit however the fuck I wanted. It was miserable. Who's getting expelled really though for being too cool for school? Right? Like, I don't think that's an actual thing. It sounds like a desperate excuse that like the Little Rock 9 had to deal with, right? People were like hearing jazz coming out of the bus, coming down the street, and the principal's like, see, this is what I've been saying. I told you guys. Like, also, I've been paying a lot of attention to the signage around schools. I'm pending some litigation. It's a hit and run. Like, I'm not a monster. Don't worry about it. But I've noticed that the fines for speeding are only doubled when the kids are actually in school. What the fuck? Except for like the really cool ones, we know where all these bastards are at, and it's not in a fucking street. But as soon as the release bell rings, it's the Phoenix International Raceway, and you don't give a shit anymore? Like what? Like make it make sense. A couple of weeks ago, like after this, they're gonna start doing karaoke next door. I saw some dude doing, he was doing "Rape Me" by Nirvana, and he was doing it. Fuck. Hey, no one's ever like, what did he sing at karaoke? All right, there we go. thanks for plugging the mic in. They appreciate that.
Dan, that's all right.
Rodale, listen to him. That's hot shit right there.
I was like, we can't hear you, and they need else. He said, "Rate me," and it goes out like, "Oh, this is." We need the clarification here. I don't want you. If someone cancels you online and fucking Dixie Boy 568, you prick. I know who you are. All right, hey, listen, thank you very much. We saw some new faces tonight that we don't see before, and some people that we love a lot, and we do this every Tuesday. Enjoy yourself. There's karaoke next door. Get home safe. Thank you very much, and that's all I have to say. You're wonderful. Thank you. Lil Fexy in the back. Take it away, Ted. Ouch, that's loud. Hey, Dietrich, that was good for you.